of my Control live stream series, and I'm trying to stream it in a higher quality video this time. So hopefully that will work. What? Okay, that's... Okay, there we go. For some reason YouTube was saying it was scheduled to begin, and that was weird. Okay, let's set everything up and then we shall get started. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Oh, crud, this was 5. Whoops. Oh well, I'll fix that. Yeah, it sometimes can get a little confusing as to which one iteration of the stream I'm doing. I'm sorry about that. Because DeviantArt doesn't do certain things anymore that used to make it fairly easy to figure that out. I need to remember that. I know that sounds like a really weird thing to say, but that's just what happened. Okay, so back to this. There we go. That resolved that issue. Okay. So we are going to get started shortly as soon as I get everything all set up. Okay. Yeah, this can get a little bit annoying to set up sometimes, but what you gonna do? Okay, there we go. Now just a little bit more to deal with. And we should be starting. Also, I'm trying to do this on a higher quality setting this time. Oh, that's new. Okay. Just saw some stuff I need to deal with later. Got like 9 or 10 different places I need to message this out to, but not 9 or 10, but you know, when you're trying to get people's attentions, you gotta send it out to a good bit of places. There we go. Okay, there we go. We're all set up now, so let's get this started. So far, no one's here. But I'm going to give people a chance to show up. Okay, so far it looks like the higher res stream is working fine. Here's hoping it stays that way. Because I realize I've been doing it in the lowest quality this entire time, and that's probably not the best thing. And I apologize for that. Okay, I'm going to give people a chance to show up because people watch these on archives even if there's no one here in person. Also, Okay, just testing out to remember all the controls and stuff. And of course destroying the room because that just... Okay then. You know, given Jessie's whole thing, you kind of get the feeling that she's the sort who would just, like, calmly, who would actually get a kick out of the fact she's walking away from something in slow motion. Do you actually hurt enemies if you slam into them with that? I don't know if you do or not. What? You know, I do wonder why we have these huge crates with nothing in them. Oh well. We got at least 2 people here, so let's get started. I did just die, so... Okay, that was a mistake. I got myself killed trying to be stupid. I apologize for that. And I also am aware at this point that I need to get my health higher, so next thing I do is definitely going to be trying to get my next level up I get, I'm definitely going to increase my health. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see, I need... Let's have some ammo ready. Listening to a YouTube video about a guy upset the comic artist drew a blacksmith just wearing shorts and having perfect skin. Yeah, that is kind of a weird thing to get. Yeah, for some reason I was trying to change to Gatling gun, but it wasn't letting me for some reason. It looks like I need to make sure to have a little more time before I can do that. I mean, yes, a blacksmith is a hard job, so you're probably going to look a little more rough after doing it. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Wonder how many supernatural here are just here because they are dangerous, and how many are here because they would disrupt the state, the status quo. Yeah, good point. I mean, the Hiss obviously are bad guys. Like, the Hiss are definitely terrible. Oh yeah, that thing. which I still have absolutely no idea how to kill. They are dangerous now because they were kept prisoner. Yeah, you know, that's always kind of a thing when it comes to this sort of stuff.
No, not what I expected.
And we are now in an Eldritch location. Nice. Okay. There's a place back here, which normally means some stuff. Yeah, that is a good point. All we really have with a lot of these things is the Center for Control's perspective on it, like the ducky thing. Apparently all that duck really does is follow people around, which is creepy but not exactly dangerous. Now obviously some of the stuff here is dangerous because... Okay, let's continue along. Activate the black rock. Activate the explosives to activate the Black Rock prison. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is... okay, this is really bad. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying not to die right now. Okay. Is this part of the oldest house barely visited, and so it doesn't take the appearance of a business building? I take that's the case. It is a restricted area, so that might explain it. Okay, I think I killed everything. Nope, there's still that shit. Okay, I need to get another one of these things. Okay, you've destroyed everything, so, well, all the bad guys, so... I'm upset that they wrote a human being being able to fight off a bear with a dagger who is supposed to be... Oh. Is that the YouTuber you were mentioning? I mean, it's fantasy, like... We just got some more information. What is this? There we go. During my weekly safety excursion to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of redacted. The whole team was redacted, aligned, and staring in a uniform direction. The city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained redacted for more than redacted minutes until I had to resort to literally redacted. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for my crew working on the threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or carry out the mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. Cool guys, don't look at explosions.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Oh crud, one of those things. Okay, run. Oh crud. I do not know how to kill these things, or even if it's physically possible to kill them. How do I... Okay, I need to, I guess, go up that way. Okay. I mean, theoretically, I think I might be able to dash there, but... There we go. Now, which way do I go from here? I'm supposed to go that way. Okay, it looks like that's the way I'm supposed to go. There we go. can I go this way? I don't think I can. So I must need to go somewhere over this way. I think I'm supposed to, when one of these comes out, I think I'm supposed to grab onto it, maybe? Ah, dang it. Okay, am I supposed to go somewhere else? Oh, maybe up here? Now where would I go? Oh, there's something down there, so maybe... It looks like I'm supposed to be able to get onto these, so... There we go. At least I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I found something. Okay, I need to look at my weapon mods now. Let's see, this is Pierce aimed fire boost. Again, let's remove the level 1s. I don't know. I sent out the message. Is this all just supposed to be a... I take it this is just a place I can go, but maybe I'm supposed to go somewhere else. Okay, let's see if I can find anything this way. Yeah, Holy Cross and Trooper are normally here. I don't know why they're not. I sent out the message like I always do. Maybe they're just busy. You know, that happens. Okay, which way do I go? It's like getting up there would be the most ideal place to get, but I don't know how I would go about that. The only real ways to... I don't know how I'd get out that way, because I can't... I don't think I can destroy that fence. No, I can't. Looks like there might be another place down there. Oh, of course, like right here. Aha. I literally don't think I can destroy this thing, actually. Yeah, it doesn't have a health bar, so I don't think I can even destroy it. Why is this place being overrun by these things now? Which way do I need to go? Of course, I need to head this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they are. There we go. All right, I can fast travel. Whoops. Need to head to Central Executive, that's right. Yeah, Holy Cross and Trooper are normally here. I guess maybe they're just busy. Of course, I was trying to overthink it, and I tried to get out the thing in a way more complicated way than I actually had to. Than I actually needed to, though apparently that also caused the place to be overrun by those things, which I'm not sure why that happened. I know some of the people over on the, on the Discord server I messed this out are attending another stream right now, so that's where Pole probably is.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? The Crucify is incompetent. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
She must think he's hiding something. I agree.
Hello, Trooper.
Fightin, you find prisons.
Scripted organism vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Okay, something is going a bit wonky with my controller. Or it might just be the game itself, because I wasn't having this problem before. It's not letting me do anything regarding the... Yeah, my square button, something's wrong with it. Which is kind of an issue, actually, because I literally can't do anything if the square button is not wanting to work.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology? It would
Okay,
explain
that's a serious problem.
Think about it. The precision that will require is unthinkable.
Oh, and there's some problems with the frame rate, too. How do I turn my controller off? Yeah, that's an issue. Like, it couldn't be that I disassembled it to clean it out, but yeah, the thing's just not... My square button's not working, and I literally can't do anything if the square button isn't going to work correctly. Yeah, I can't do anything. I don't think I don't think it's broken. I think it's just... Oh, hey, Holy Cross. My controller's not working there it goes. Okay, something just happened that unblocked it. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what just happened. Maybe it was just, it doesn't seem to be a physical problem. The American Overnight Program is operated successfully for over redacted years, originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to naturally skeptical population of America. Led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call and report their experiences with the paranatural. Next, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of Redacted in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector has cataloged the categorization of each of the episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more redacted results of night's reigns have been cataloged as a separate report. Please refer to Redacted for full report. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what was going on there, but for a while my square button just wasn't working.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends.
I take it that means something?
Placed in a secure location in the executive
what about Night Springs?
Which should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Well, that's creepy. I think 95% of this game is creepy.
There's something we're missing.
Okay, let's see. If I get one more house memory, I'll be able to upgrade my grip. I don't really care about. So I think I'm just going to save things up because I don't really use the... Let's see. Alan Wake! Huh. Yeah, things are getting more dangerous, so let's switch over to a suit that's actually designed to work that way.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother.
Yeah, I've heard they were set, similar in the same universe.
Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Fightin.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know.
Well, XX, I think that's kind of what you were saying about how many things are dangerous because they kept them captive here.
Okay. I could use a friend right now.
Well, that's disturbing. Okay, I like this costume, but I don't feel like it's the proper one for her to wear right now. Getting a health upgrade.
I was moving up, damn it.
It's hard to blame her for getting upset about that. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recantation of the chanting, see corresponding audio record.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging. Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her. This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. With him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the Hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the Hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if Hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the Hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here. How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. They're here, alive, thanks to you.
Well, that's nice
We never
to
would
know.
have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course. We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Okay, we got a new mission there, I think. Okay, we're going to go to this one for the simple reason that I need to figure out. I figured out how I needed to get a power out of it. Okay. Actually, easier way to look at this is through this.
You heard, right? She's the new director.
Someone's here to analyze something as complex as the Hiss? Hope so.
Okay, let's see.
Delusional.
Where do I go for this? I take it it's that. I think it's in maintenance. Huh. Okay, I think probably going, in that case, going here would... Given how much Angry Joe ends up ticking people off, like ticking big companies off, like, and rightfully so most of the time, like, rightly so he's just calling people out on their stuff. Maintenance field training. Okay, so I do have to go to the maintenance sector. Because there's a power, there's another object of power there that I can get to right now. Let me just see. Well, given how Angry Joe is, I take it that he was ticked off at The Last of Us Part 2. Like a lot of people are, because that game has a lot of problems. I don't really care much about The Last of Us or The Last of Us 2. I never really cared. To me, like, they're just too bleak, and I'm not a big fan of zombie games. I mean, technically this is a zombie game, but it's also kind of cosmic horror. Wait, but but it's not like overly bleak. There's still a bit of optimism, like the whole you just saved a bunch of people's lives. You know, that. Okay, now. See, I need to head this way. Probably gonna be some things I need to kill. I like shooter games better. I mean, I like shooter games a good deal, which I guess Last of Us does have shooting elements to it. I suppose that's a good point. Okay, so I can't get in through this way. How do I get in there again? I can't remember. Oh, okay, I see where I need to go. Okay. Looks like I want to go to the Atlas chamber then. Because there's a power-up down there that will be really useful if I can get to it. You know, for once I would like a zombie game where the people actually, you know, act like sane, rational human beings. Okay, so I'm gonna head this way. Ooh. Okay. Is everything dead? No, you're not dead. Okay, everything is dead now. So I need to head this way. Yeah, cast members of The Last of Us 2 have been sent death threats, which is just completely and utterly uncalled for and stupid. Like, don't send people death threats. It's never a nice thing to do. Okay, which way am I going? I'm going... Yep, keep going this way. Aha. There we go. Okay, I'd like to file a formal complaint re the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree to. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I disallowed the use of those recordings. I want the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to hold immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I'll go to HR where this is necessary. Randall Pulaski. I've thought of it. It looks cool, and I like the concept of it. Let's see, anything else in here of use?
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in this specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on!
Okay then.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining.
Come on.
5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on.
Okay, this is going to be worth it, I can assure you, and that was just me messing up there.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
Well, this is happening.
It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Okay, come help me beat the hiss. Weird extra-dimensional safe. Go to yourself. Oh. So we have a force, this is a shield power. Which, for obvious reasons, will be insanely useful. Oh. So now we have now we actually have a shield, which could be very, very handy, actually. Especially because I think I'm underleveled in regards to my health. Oh, I got 4.
Time got a shield.
Yeah, that's going to be incredibly useful. shoot. Yeah, I definitely need more health. I was trying to, I guess I was trying, in that case, I was trying too hard just to get try out my new power, and it was, because this is a useful power. Like, if you need to close distance with an enemy, it's a very useful ability. Okay, now we got other optional missions here. Oh, I just completed that one, good. But let's do this. Again, I'm going to take more health because and let's drop this into shield strength to make ourselves a little more tanky. Ooh, you can turn it into a defensive tool as well, which is, okay, that's good. Oh yeah, I like Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know many people who don't. Okay, so now help me kill your friend here. Oh, I guess in this case. Okay, that's one case where that shield power-up is going to be so handy. Okay, we got a board countermeasure, though. Let's see. Okay, so got a case file we didn't. Oh, here we go. No unique procedures required. This object is a guardhouse brand, home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows paralutarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted, discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. On the failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident it was supernatural in nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken on the object indicate something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open it have been unsuccessful. Jeez. I don't know, honestly. Let me see here. Where are you? Okay, let's go to the missions. And I want to go to this one. Also, which is Astral Contracts. Let's see if we got a new weapon. We can upgrade this, but I want to save that because I'm not really using it right now. Okay, research. Let's go here. I don't think he's necessarily retired. It would be cool to have a, because I know the Friday the 13th game is really good. The problem is it's mostly online. It has a single player mode, but it's mostly online and PSN. I'd have to pay for PSN, and I don't feel like I don't have the money right now to do that. Nor would I probably wouldn't even if I did have the money, because PSN just seems like an expense I don't need. Like, even if I had the money for it, I probably wouldn't pay for it. Okay, so which one? Need to go this way, it looks like. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be useful. Thinking I'm supposed to go this way. So far, no attackers this time. I think I think the thing is that Freddy Krueger has a rhyme and reason for what he does. Joker really doesn't, but in Freddy's case, he's a murderer, but he at least has a reason. Like, he needs fear to survive, but he does kill for the sake of it. I do think they would get along in a crossover. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab, plus it is always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished a comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent, the prism or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla, handy mnemonic device, right, huh? Haha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about this over drinks. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat over drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow at all the very best, Herbert. I do like that they go through the truck. What the? Okay then. Oh crud, one of you guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, the shield definitely helps destroying those guys, because you can just raise up the shield and then... Okay, that's not where I need to go. Unless the parapsychology elevator is where I'm supposed to be going. Ah, crap. Oops. What the? Now you're on my side. Okay, for those among us, that was... Okay, sorry, let me find... Oh, where do I go for that? Where was that? I think it was through here. Yeah, I remember there. I remember Dune. I've seen parts of it. It's just a really, if I remember right, it's a really long movie. I think it was back here somewhere where that was. It's not right there. I think that thing was over here. There it is. For those among us has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid. Dr. Theodore L. Okay. Now, yes, I know theoretically we should probably just be going to get to Dylan, but I want to get these. Yeah, those sandworms are huge. Oh, come on. Okay, now which way am I going? This way. Oh wait, right here. Yep, here we go.
Impossibly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
Where are we? Okay, this is one of those situations I feel like I need to see what that was about. Which one was it? It was Hotline, wasn't it?
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Okay, so that's creepy. So apparently this is a maze created by some sort of What the? Okay, that's creepy. That's the way back. Okay, is it even possible for me to get through this thing right now? I have the feeling I'm not supposed to be here yet. Yeah, I don't think I can actually... I don't know if I can actually get through this place yet. Seems like it's going around in circles. Huh, that's interesting. Ah, crap, I need it. You are mine now. Yeah, now I can do that too, pal. Okay, so where do I need to go at this point? Maybe here? No, that's the overall place. Okay, over here maybe? Okay, that's new. What the? Well, that's where I was obviously supposed to go. I just probably shouldn't have gotten down. I probably should not have fallen down, or I should have used the... and turned a town into Night Spring to have a battlefield between him and his rumored self. Huh. Interesting. What's this? Okay, hopefully, which way was I supposed to go? Okay. Thresholds have always been a source of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by Redacted, we never know the new discoveries that it will provide the Bureau, but we always seize these opportunities. These reports will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. Corey brought Black Rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back this particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. You see, yeah, this is definitely where I'm supposed to go. I just accidentally fell. Okay, I think I see how I'm supposed to get up there. I don't really need to get up there, though. Yeah, this is what I was supposed to do. And granted, there is a cheat way I could get. Nothing here, nothing here. Once again, suddenly changed pictures. I think I need this.
Talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Okay, good. You're not possessed.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out?
Yeah, I've seen little line signs before.
The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size, simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss. I need to get going.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
Okay, hello Rhea. How is it doing down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Setting back into life at the old FBC. I also wanted to ask you how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together. You could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you think you can't think of anything beside the mold right now. You were always a woman of focus. So I learned about that about you. Talk to you soon, Casper. So yeah, essentially, it's kind of like what you said, XX, where the Bureau does not necessarily like to understand what they're working with.
So sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
It's apparent. Okay, that happened. Rangers noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters could carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of increment weather. The frequency of these claims attracted personal interest of Dr. Darling. In an interview disguised as casual conversation, the transient reported that the item gives me the clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred when, during a heavy downpour, when a vagrant was witnessed performing an impossible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of redacted seconds before the rain stopped. Was seized the next day after redacted. He was found to possess no redacted and was released. The item remains in the Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this still has not been proven. All known variations of identification forums have failed to elicit a response from the item. Oh. I don't know what you are, but you're going to help me now. Okay, you're a mold zombie. So we got another type of zombie here. Go! Go, my zombie minions! Go! Yeah.
Are those people?
Well, what's down here? What attacked me? Something was shooting me and I don't know what it was. Ah, crap. I'm gonna have to get all the way down there, aren't I? Back down there, aren't I? Okay, these things are level 6. We've only fought level 4 things up until now. Well, we've fought more powerful things than that. I just need to be more careful, and I don't know what was attacking me. Okay, now... Yep, all the way back here. Okay. Now, I should be able to do this properly. There, that's a simpler way to get down here.
Careful in there, ma'am. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first.
Okay, need to be more careful though, because I don't know what was attacking me. Probably would be a good idea to do. I think that was the thing that was shooting at me before. Okay. This is getting irritating. Okay, I know where they are now. The annoying part is there's not a save point down there. There should be a save point down there, but there's not. So I keep going back to this thing when there probably should be... I might also be under-leveled for this, maybe. I don't know. This game doesn't have traditional levels. Okay. So I now know where those guys are. Okay, so now I just need to be more careful.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without...
Okay, let's try this again. I wish there was a save point down here, but there's not, which is kind of irritating. Did I kill it? Okay, that's one error. If I had not had that one thing, I would be toast. Okay, there we go. Just need to... Okay. Okay, lab of 5.
One of Underhill's samples.
Oh, threshold kids again. Oh, we're just... Oh, I know.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees.
Yeah, that kid's reaction is...
Allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
That is creepy. Okay. Well, that happened. I am beginning to hate this level. I'm beginning to think I am completely unprepared for that. Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, they did say that they were trying to do threshold kids to help kids deal with like the whole the kids that were brought to the bureau, but I think it probably is more likely some eldritch entity has taken it over or something. I'll call Ants Canada. Huh. Okay, let's try some things here. What do I have so far? Pierce, aim, fire boost. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'm ready for that part of the game. Because it seems like everything is too much. The ritual office, which... So we'll come back to that when we're a bit stronger, because it feels like we're just not powerful enough. At the moment to deal with that. Because I kept dying over and over again, which normally is an indication you're not strong enough for this. Okay, it looks like whatever we're supposed to find is supposed to be in here. I don't know if this gives me another power-up or what. It might. So that would head back there. Oh yeah, I remember how creepy that was. Okay, so this is... or whatever I'm looking for is supposed to be. Oh, ritual office. Yeah, because I'm not ready for that mold one. Like, the shield, I don't think that would even be physically possible without the shield. Like, I feel like that mold level would just not be possible if I didn't have the shield. Okay, thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. The video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant. A critical point. I hope that you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately. I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis, I do not have any questions. The expedient delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carlin Van Gogh. Or Van Gogh. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. I think that this is what we're here for.
Embracing the erratic, an audio journey. This must be one of those sensory tape tapes.
Okay. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply a result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing redacted called rituals. The redacted of rituals may vary: numerology, dream logic, fortitude, verbal formulae, repetitive action, the casual tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are constant, such as pulling a light switch cord 3 times into the motel, but some are erratic. While people engage in minor ritual every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions and are amassing luck or simply locating lost keys are all the result of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize the deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world, and when located should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Ah, crap. Health nuggets. Ow. Okay. And that's going to be where we're going to end it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.